Hi, Shep Hyken here, customer service and experience expert, and today I'm going to discuss the unintended consequences of poor customer service. Now, someone in your organization might have irritated a customer. The customer left angry or upset. Maybe the customer was less than friendly or was even difficult. Maybe the customer was just too demanding or had unrealistic expectations. Well, whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. The customer left unhappy. Now, someone might say, well, it was just one customer. And that way of thinking is so last century. First, do you really want to lose even one customer? And odds are, if you lose one, others aren't far behind. It used to be, depending on what statistics you looked at, that an unhappy customer might tell 8 to 12 people about their negative experience. Now, that's bad news. But there's even worse news. In today's social media-driven society, many customers will tell many more people about their negative experience. Now, you might be able to afford to lose one customer, although I'll argue that's a poor mindset. But are you willing to risk losing many customers and a lot of potential business because one person amplified their message of dissatisfaction? I don't think so. Now, as I mentioned, this way of thinking was so last century. It was in the year 2000 that TripAdvisor began serving up travel-related content and reviews on the internet. Not that many years later, in 2004, Yelp was born. These were early forms of social media. In the past 3 to 5 years, the concept of socializing reviews of companies, their products, and their services, it's become commonplace, which leads us to the concept of unintended consequences. The stats on complaining customers just mentioned are no longer valid. With Twitter, Facebook, and other social media sites, the customer's voice is louder than ever before. Customers turn to the social channels to broadcast their likes and, unfortunately, their dislikes to their connections. Ultimately, that could be millions of people. The unintended consequence of not managing your customer's experience can turn into much more than one or even just a few lost customers. So, consider this a reminder and a wake-up call to manage each and every customer interaction because they will publicly review you. One simple technique is to ask yourself one of my favorite questions, which ties in to building repeat business. Is the interaction that I'm having with the customer right now good enough to get the customer to come back and do business with us the next time they need what we do or sell? Now, if the answer is yes, then you don't have anything to worry about and you don't have any negative unintended consequences. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Please be sure to visit my website, which is www.hyken.com. There you'll find more information about my speaking programs as well as over 350 customer service articles that you can read and share with your colleagues. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Shep Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.